Hi everyone. I've got about 10 minutes to try and share with you some mobile. I'm going to go live if you don't mind. You saw a lot of mobile today, right? Some really fantastic apps and presentations. And I was hoping there was something left for me to talk about. After 4 amazing sessions, I have a few things I think I can share with you though. When it comes to devices, we all have iPads and have iPhones, and I wanted to share with you a few, or at least 2 or 3 ways that maybe you can enhance them, because we're carrying these things in our pockets, and there's ways we can make them better at shooting video, better tools in the field, and I thought I'd just share 3 real quick. I mean, you heard about one earlier with Mark Davison, I think it was yesterday. He shared with you HomeSnap, and I'm going to pop up a few. I saw a lot of people downloading HomeSnap yesterday, have you? A few people, I saw it all pop on the iPhones. Well, here's my vision of HomeSnap. I believe that this is the QR code kind of killer, if you will, because I knew this was coming down the pipe. I don't see a lot of QR codes being adapted out in the field. I don't see a lot of people using them, jumping out of their cars and scanning them. But I knew that smartphones would just get smarter. And it's here. So HomeSnap, basically, you take your iPhone out. As you said yesterday, you just hold it up, and here's what it actually snaps. It snaps a picture of the actual house itself. Now, it will give you an approximate value, but keep in mind, it's an approximate based on comps, but it's going to give you the public data with the address, the square footage, the acreage, and what's really neat is it'll give you the taxes, when the house was built, when the house was last sold in 2008 for $296,000. So it'll at least give you that data on the fly, and keep in mind this is just the beginning of this type of product. So this is going to evolve where you can have school information, regional information, mapping and locations, all built in, and it's just starting to happen. I think this will eventually, not saying we go away with QR codes, but make QR codes less user-friendly, where I can just take a picture of the house and I got what I want. Okay, so HomeSnap. Next is I want to show you how to enhance video. You've seen a lot on video, and I'm going to set this down a second. Let me see if this is going to make you dizzy. We've got these iPhone devices, right? We've got Androids. And you've seen the evolution of the flip cams and these other cameras kind of go to the wayside, right? And I'll tell you why. What were they missing? If I wanted to take a picture with a flip cam and I wanted to upload it now, could I? It was missing that Wi-Fi 3G, 4G connection. So we've got amazing cameras, but they can use some enhancements sometimes, right? Wide-angle lenses. I want to make something, I've seen some of the pictures real estate agents take. And it's unfortunately sometimes not so good. You know who you are. I'm going to slide this mic down a little bit. So I'm going to share with you a company that I like to use to enhance a lot of the products that I have called hdhat.com. Show you how I use them. I've got them up here, so you have to bear with me as I put devices together. But for my iPhone, pick up the case, right? You pop your iPhone into this case, which has 2 little screw compartments for putting it on a tripod or monopod. And we can add wide-angle lenses to them, and they're very simple. They simply screw on to the front, wide angle. And I'm always going to encourage you if you're shooting video, and I'm using the same device I carry with me all the time, is to grab a stick, monopod stick, so that when I am shooting video, I now take my iPhone and pop it in with a wide-angle lens, and now I have a stabilizer bar. Because you're trying to hold these devices like this, unfortunately, is not the most, I've seen how you guys shake too, right? We shake, we're not that good. I don't care, anti-stabilization and all this nonsense. Grab a stabilizer bar. Hold it steady, pan and zoom. Even if you want to put yourself on video, now let me show you this, especially with the 4S, you can actually go super wide. And by the way, I'm not a video guy, I just happen to be connected to video people just like you. hdhat.com happens to have all this stuff. Go super wide for my iPhone, built in. Now the next cool part, besides having this type of setup, is if you want to video blog yourself. You don't always have a cameraman with you, so you can put a little tilt on this baby, and buy a longer stick if you like. And we can video blog. We can do this at conferences. We can do this in front of the house. You can mount this on a tripod at the property itself. Fully wide-angle video. That instead of getting half the house, you get full property. Hey, you can also do it with the iPad. The iPad has a case. iPad has a case. Some people have been asking me about this case, also sold by hdhat, where I put a wide-angle lens right on the front, and I can shoot regular video here. As a matter of fact, let's see if I can go live with the video for a second. And let's scale it over the video. I could be live, now it's going to, the lighting is terrible, so don't. And I can flick up the wide angle lens and go to a wide angle lens. So I can literally, by clicking this, going to a wide angle and getting more room. Okay, it's that simple. There you go. Some Androids need, so you have to understand the differences. iPhones are all one size, iPads are all one size. That Androids are all different shapes and sizes. Sometimes there's going to be an adapter that might be needed where there's a little lens that might need to go on the front to make it magnetically stick. So that is a challenge sometimes when you're buying some of these devices. You'll find more accessories being made for some versus others because of the fact of the shape and size of the device. Does that make sense? One of my most favorites, and I think is a game changer for me, is shooting virtual tours. I've been touting this for about a year now, since NAR, I guess. And I see a lot of virtual tours out there. Some of them are awesome, some of them are not so good. Some of them you're paying a lot of money for, and I'm not telling you to stop what you're doing, but I just still like to take the same device that I currently use with a 1080p camera and take good photos and videos. So I'd like to share with you a company called Pixeet. Y'all, anybody using Pixeet in the room? Yeah, I'll spell that for you, sure. P-I-X-E-E-T, Pixeet. And what you do is, I'm going to do this, I'll try and show it to you live. You take your camera or your iPhone. Now they do have an adapter for Android, right? And I'm going to pop it into a little case. And this is under $100 by the way, guys. Pixeet.com. You can pick up a little monopole, because we're not very steady. It screws right into the bottom. And this little fisheye lens. Little fisheye that magnetizes to the front. Pretty clean and simple, right? Take this up to your property. That's how tall you are. Short guys. And I won't shoot this live, but I want to just walk you through how simple this is to do. And then I'll show you the end result, because the end result is the most impressive part, okay? Is I open the app, and by the way, the app is free up to so many virtual tours per month. So you can start for free. I think it's up to 20 per month. So it makes it really, really easy. When you open up the app and you say you want to shoot a 360, two green crosshairs pop up. When they turn green, you hold it still, right? It says 3, 2, 1, takes a picture. Then it has an arrow that says turn 90 degrees, and the little thing says 70, 75, 80, 85, 90. As long as you're pretty steady, you go lock and load. Takes a picture. Okay? You do 4 pictures. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. It uploads it to Pixeet servers. In about 2 minutes or so, your picture is up on Pixeet server, and it's all done. Now, what I recommend doing, obviously for value, is taking this in and obviously doing all the major rooms. Either your kitchens, your outside, your exterior photos. You do all the major rooms you want. I'll show you. It's almost like you're standing in a virtual world. I'll show you how cool this app is. And it's using the same devices that you carry. Let me go to Pixeet. Live. Anytime you go live, you never know what's going to really happen, so give me a second to populate. I'm going to start with the house first. I'm going to give you a couple different scenarios. This was shot with my iPhone, and the best way to present it is obviously on your iPad. Obviously you can show it on Android, but I have to be on Apple right now. And not only can I move this with my finger and see, and it's a little bit dark because of the projector, but I can look at the ceilings, I can look at the floors. I can see everything as if I'm standing in the room. You could have hot spots that link you through. Show the panorama, take me into the next room, walk me through the house, and I can literally see the vaulted ceilings. I want to see the house as if I'm standing there. Vaulted ceilings. The whole room in its entirety. Right? And if I want to see how it lays out, I have that full scalable way of doing that. Okay? In addition to that, I can hit a button. I can send this to Facebook, Twitter access, send it by email, gives me an embed code, will create a QR code for me, and give me a link to post it anywhere. Now, even better than that, it actually gets a little bit cooler. I'll show you another one live. Let's go to an exterior picture. Here's an exterior one. Okay, and this is something I do with a customer, because this just blows their mind. Because my job is to what? How am I going to effectively market your house? That's my job. I'm going to effectively market your house. I'm not taking 4 photos and slap it up in the MLS. I'm going to take virtual tours, and while I can look at this tour, and I can show the customer left, right, up, and down, okay? All the scalability. Let me unmanage that. Hang on a second. There we go. I can take it into any mode I want. Now, here's the best part. Did you ever hear of augmented reality? Augmented reality. Augmented reality kind of uses the, let's just keep it simple, the compass type feature in this system to make it as if you're looking through a looking glass, as if you're standing live in front of it. And when I show it to you, you're going to understand a little more. There's more technical terms for it. But at the bottom right-hand corner, there's a button. And here's what I would tell my customer. Besides being able to show your house in the highest form, in full 360, I want to be able to hand the prospective buyers as if they're standing in your living room or on your deck. So I hit this little button, and augmented reality now becomes a looking glass. So wherever I move my iPad, ready, watch, I want to look up, I want to see around. Wherever I want to see the roof line, I want to see the deck. And as I turn and walk, it's as though I'm standing on the deck. What's this costing me, by the way, folks? The app is free. The equipment was under $100. I didn't shoot it, I'm not a special videographer. Shot it with my iPhone. You guys have those devices. You can shoot it with an Android as well. And you can make a huge impact on delivering presentations to your customers. So using the devices in a different way will help you allow that to happen. Okay, does that make sense? Pixeat.com, I'll definitely check out. So, the three things I covered: home snap, to make sure you're snapping photos and getting valuable data from the front of the house. That's going to evolve. HD hack, to enhance your video, your wide-angle lenses, your tablets, to experience a better video product. And Pixeat, to do virtual tours the way really they should be done, and all done with the equipment you already have. Thank you guys very much.